Okay, looks like. Does Easton have an attorney? It's not. Is he on here? I don't see him.
Yeah, he's on there.
Oh, that's a budget, okay. Who's the prosecutor for? Oh, you're here for Judge Ward, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Lewis Eason, file number is 23-00206. Have your appearance, please.
Jeffrey Bill on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Eason, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, very good. Mr. Eason, did you request a court-appointed counsel?
Yes.
Okay, I don't see where one was assigned. Let's see. Can someone from the public defender's office tell me if he was assigned an attorney? He did make a request. EASON.
What was the first name, Your Honor?
Daniel.
Not far from here.
Okay. The people that I need for the one that can go to AB Super Watkins should. Yeah, I want to start with those Watkins. I haven't. I should know you do not.
Okay. I'm not seeing any record, Your Honor, in our system. Period. So I can't really answer that.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, a video arraignment. It may be that. No, it says Mr. Palmer was present. Okay, Mr. Eason, you're currently scheduled today for a probable cause conference before Judge Ward. I'm Judge Simmons. I'm operating in her stead today, just for the purposes of your probable cause conference. I see where you requested court-appointed counsel at the time of your arraignment. For some reason, that paperwork is not in the system for the Office of the Public Defender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to note here on the file that you need a new intake. When a public defender is available today, I'll put you in the meeting room so that they can do an updated intake with you and get you an attorney on this matter, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're scheduled for a preliminary examination next week before Judge Ward at 9 o'clock in the morning. I will have the note that it needs to be treated as a second probable cause conference. And so they'll have to address the timeline at that next court date as to when you're going to have your exam, okay?
Okay.
Okay, do you have any questions for the court at this time, sir?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Hang tight. We'll get someone in the meeting room with you in just a moment.
Okay.
Mr. Feigelson, you had, is it Dringenberg?
Yes, Your Honor. He's downstairs. We're gonna be waiving the 21 days.
Okay, you need them brought up?
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll have them brought up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And then Mr. Starks is supposed to be handling Stewart. I don't see him here at this time. Let's see. Porter. Is that Donnelly's matter?
Yes. And I can talk to Mr. Eason.
Okay, wonderful. Let me sign. Is Miss Porter here today?
Yes, she's just out in the hallway.
Let me
This
call her
week.
case. Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Betty Porter and file number 23-02333. Appearance, please.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Betty Porter, who is standing to my right.
How are you, Ms. Porter?
Hi.
Hi. Today was the date and the time that was scheduled for a preliminary examination. I've just signed a nollie cross. The people are moving to dismiss the case without prejudice. That's correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and that's because it's not in the interest of justice to pursue at this time?
That's correct.
Okay, we'll get you a copy of that and I'll let Ms. Donnelly advise you as to what that means, okay?
Okay,
Do you have any questions, ma'am?
no,
Okay, you can have a seat and we'll get you a copy of your paperwork and when we can, okay?
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And Ms. Donnelly, if you could approach, Ms. Nash will get you a copy.
With the what?
Ms. Nash will get you a copy.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Austin, you have Aguilar here?
Yes, Your Honor, he's on Zoom.
Okay. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Abdallah Agabor, actually, 24-00903, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of the people.
And thank you, Your Honor, and good morning. Jared Austin appearing today on behalf of Mr. Agaber. He's present with us on Zoom.
Mr. Agabor, can you unmute your device, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, today was the date and the time scheduled for probable cause conference. This matter is scheduled for a preliminary examination on April 19th at 1:30 p.m. in person at the court. Are we continuing to exam?
We are continuing to exam, Your Honor. There's also an issue of one of Mr. Agaber's bond conditions I wanted to address with the court.
Okay, what is the issue?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Agaber is on, I believe, a GPS tether with an exclusion zone. He lives on the south side on Edgewood Boulevard. The alleged incident here is alleged to have occurred at the Super Inn, which I think is in close proximity. And I think what I can gather from the reading of the police report is that the complaining witness probably stated that she lives or resides there. The issue is that what Mr. Agaber tells me is that exclusion zone prevents him from actually going back and living at his apartment because it's too close. So he's been paying for lodging in the interim. He is paid for that through the day, but that's becoming a financial hardship on him. I'm just asking the court if there can be some type of modification or variance that would allow him to reside in his apartment, provided, of course, that he is not going to where the complaining witness is alleged to reside or having no contact with her, and all further conditions of his bond would still apply.
What's his address?
Mr. Agaber's address, Your Honor?
Correct.
I can tell you what we have is 513 East Edgewood. There's an apartment number attached to that. 3911 zip code.
Okay, so we're talking about a less than a mile radius from the alleged incident.
Very likely, Your Honor, because the super inn there is on, I think, American Road, which is right behind Bob Evans there, which is at the corner of essentially Edgewood and Cedar.
.7 mile. Amend the bond to not within 500 feet. That should allow him to be able to return home. Any other matters for today?
Nothing from the people.
I had nothing additional on behalf of Mr. Ackerford, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Aguilar, you're all set for today. We'll see you next week.
Okay, thanks, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
We've got Joshua Day, Cornish, has Eddington is. Mr. Cornish here today? I haven't seen him. Mr. Swartz is on Stewart.
Correct, Your Honor. That's gonna be a request for competency evaluation, Your Honor.
Okay, where is Mr. Stewart?
He is in custody.
Downstairs.
I believe he's still in jail because the Supreme Court orders some probable cause conference.
Right there.
But given his mental health issues, it has sort of this morning.
Okay. I don't have a book. Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Alexander Marion, file number 23-03423, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Peter Petrosky on behalf of the people. Aaron Robinson, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Marion.
Okay, Mr. Marion, can you hear us?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, today was the date that was scheduled for a probable cause conference. The matter is scheduled for preliminary examination April 19th at 1:30. My understanding is that there is an unconditional waiver today. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. It's my understanding that Mr. Marion will be unconditionally waiving his right to preliminary examination in both files, and the people would also unconditionally waive our right to preliminary examination and ask that the case be filed over stretch.
Okay, it's also the people of the state of Michigan and file versus Marion and file number 23-03423, correct?
Correct.
Counsel?
Yes, that's correct in both files, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Marion, you understand in each of these files, you do have the right to have a preliminary examination in the district court.
Your Honor.
You have the right to require the prosecution put forth evidence to establish sufficient probable cause that a crime was committed and then probable cause sufficient to charge you with the crimes in each file. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you willing to unconditionally waive your preliminary examination?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody threatening you to get you to waive your exam?
No, Your Honor.
The bind over date is April 24th. That's the date that the circuit court will get each of these files, okay? You will not need to appear in circuit court on that date unless Ms. Robinson's making a motion for you to be rearranged at the circuit court, okay? Your next court date will be a pretrial. Your attorney will be made aware of that date. Do you have any questions at this time?
I do not, Your Honor.
bond and file number ended 00462 is 5,000, 10%. That will continue. And bond in the other file is 3,000, 10%. That will also continue. Any additional matters for the record on these files?
Nothing from people. No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Nope, you did sign it. Okay, you're all set, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day, Your Honor.
Same to you.
I don't know that you're gonna have anybody else.
I don't. I just want to check.
Okay, who's in the jail? What's your name, sir? Is that your client?
Yes.
Okay. That's Stewart. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Alan Russell Stewart, file number is 24-00911, counsel appearance.
Jeffrey Billabong, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jacob Starks, the fourth assistant public defender here on behalf of Mr. Stewart. I'm appearing by, in person this morning. Mr. Stewart's appearing by calling Tom from the Union County Jail.
Okay, today was the date and the time that was scheduled for probable cause conference. My understanding is that the parties are petitioning a competency evaluation. I do have paperwork here. Is that accurate?
That's correct, Your Honor. The defense is requesting that Your Honor send Mr. Stewart for a evaluation and determine if he's competent to stand trial for the reasons that I stated forth in my petition. I also included a proposed order. Your Honor, respectfully, I request that Your Honor sign the order and that we get Mr. Stewart evaluated for his competency to stand trial. Thank you.
Any objection from the prosecution?
No objection, Your Honor.
I've reviewed your petition for the defendant's determination on competency, and I'll grant that petition. I'll sign it and date it for today. This matter is originally scheduled before Judge Ward. It will continue before Judge Ward. I'm just acting in her stead today. And the matter will be set for an internal review 30 days from now to see the status of that competency evaluation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let's see. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor.
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Allen. I'm sorry, Mr. Stewart.
What happened?
You're good to go. Beasley? It's on my docket. You need to speak to Beasley.
I do need to.
She's logging in now. Okay, on the record. Ferguson, do you have Ferguson drink?
Mr. Drinkenberg, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus John Drinkenberg, file number 24-00305, counsel appearance.
Jeffrey Billabong, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Stephen Feigelson on behalf of John Drinkenberg, who's standing to my right this morning.
Thank you. Today is the date set for a probable cause conference with Judge Cynthia Ward. I'm filling in her absence. The matter is scheduled before Judge Ward for a preliminary examination, April 19th, 9 o'clock in the morning. How we proceed?
Your Honor, I've had a discussion with the prosecutor in this case, as well as the prosecutor in his matter up in the circuit court, Your Honor. We're working on a global resolution on all of his matters, and that Mr. Drinkenberg wishes to waive his 21 days And I believe he's gonna be pleading on a circuit court case on May 1st, which will ultimately lead to this case being dismissed as part of that.
That is the people's understanding, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Drake, that's your understanding? You understand that you do have the right to have your preliminary examination in the district court within 21 days of the date that you're arraigned. And you're willing to waive the timeline so that a global resolution can be worked out? I will get you a new date. When is he gonna be in circuit court for?
May 1st, Your Honor.
So you want a date after that?
Please, Your Honor.
May 17th at 8:30 before Judge Cynthia Ward.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for today's record?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing on behalf of Mr. Rickenberg, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you.
Okay, who's representing?
You know, if Mr. Bradley is checked in, so transferred over from Judge Ward, Your
I
Honor.
don't see him, but I do see a Juwan Higgins. I do not see Mr. Bradley.
They were leaving that matter on, but I still. So,
Yeah. It's quiet here. You say you think you're leaving,
we are leaving Bradley on, Your Honor.
you're expecting him to log in though?
I'm expecting him to be here.
Ms. Donnelly,
Yes,
what are we doing with Day?
so for Mr. Day, he has a new file that they should have put in front of you that's scheduled for arraignment on the 25th. We're hoping that you just do it for us, please, today. And then set it for a probable cause of preliminary examination, and then we'll adjourn this one for that same preliminary examination date. It's probably gonna be a waiver to circuit court, but I wanna get that new file.
Do that in a minute.
by Shelley if she could keep it.
That's wonderful, thank you. I had to send him to jail. I'm actually about to send him back. We need, you edited him brought up?
You do not, Your Honor.
Okay, we need Dave brought up, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I think that's Eddington's a judge. Is a judge in this case.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's one of Adams, so,
Yeah.
but I guess he just leaving, so I can
Yeah.
hear on the record. For it, so if both of we don't need it,
My instruction, we don't need them.
then nothing for us, so.
Then Mr. Bradley checked in his
We
email.
just did,
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
or he's checking in now, I should say.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Did she leave already? No, she's in the. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joseph Amante Bradley, file number is 24-00303, counsel appearance.
Jeffrey Billiby on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Stephen Feigelson on behalf of Joe Bradley, who's present by way of video conferencing this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Bradley, you have a matter scheduled today for probable
Right.
cause conference for Judge Ward. I'm here filling in for Judge Ward. Your matter is scheduled. Give me just a moment. I need to mute someone. Your matter is scheduled for a preliminary examination before Judge Cynthia Ward on April 19th, 9:30 in the morning in person at the court. And my understanding is that you will proceed or continue with your exam at this time. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions, Mr. Bradley?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're free to go.
Mr. Bradley, I'll be in touch next week.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Same to you. Okay, Kim Beasley,
Thanks, Judge. Have a nice day.
same to you. Oh, wait, where are you going? I thought you were filling in for somebody. Eddington.
I'm back. I thought we were leaving it on.
That one was just gonna be left set.
Oh, okay,
we're able to
continue.
move it off the record.
Sounds good.
Sorry.
Okay, Kim Beasley?
Hello? Yes,
Yes, your attorney says you're all set, so you're free to go.
okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Ron Higgins. His attorney's not here yet.
I can see if I can find Mr. Freeman once that talk is over by Judge Buchanan's courtroom.
Okay, wonderful. And then Crystal White.
To my knowledge, they have not checked in with us yet. I know Shelley's currently keeping an eye on things in our courtroom.
Perfect. Thank you. I haven't seen Mr. Goodrich yet either, actually.
He's
Okay,
been in and out.
let's see. Beasley leaving it on. Beasley's continued in Eddington.
Bring in several judges, please.
Okay, very good. Let me see. You said Pfeiffer's on Eddington?
Yeah, he's the vertical.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Margaret Samurai, or did I say that right? Samurai, thank you. File number 24-00661, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of people.
Sorry, Rob, Assistant Public Defender from Semra.
Okay. today's date that was scheduled for a probable cause conference. I see that there's been an offer extended. The people are offering for you to plead guilty to the amended count of larceny, 200 to 1,000 under MCL 750.3564A. And in exchange, they'll dismiss the habitual offender notice, and there's a sentencing agreement, also called a killable agreement of no upfront jail. Is that complete and accurate?
Yes,
It is, Your Honor.
And you want to accept that offer, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
You raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you understand, ma'am, that you have the right in this matter to proceed to a jury trial.
Yes,
You have the right to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to require the prosecution to prove your guilt at the jury trial by proving each element of the charges being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent at your trial, not have silence be used against you. You can have the right to see, hear, or question any other witnesses that the prosecution intends to call against you. You can waive your right to silence and testify for yourself at your trial, or you can present evidence at your trial that you believe show a defense to the charges being brought against you. You also can subpoena witnesses to testify for you at trial. Do you understand that?
yes, Your Honor.
You want to give up all of those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You read this document, ma'am?
Yes.
Essentially the rights I just went over, and you signed this paperwork.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about these rights?
No. Excuse me.
No problem.
Sorry.
Anybody threatening you to get you to give your rights up?
Yeah.
Who's threatening you?
I mean, nobody's there.
You pass that. Oh, nobody's threatening you to get you to plead guilty to the amended count of larceny?
No,
Any promises being made to you in exchange for you entering a guilty plea today?
no,
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
no.
Do you understand that a guilty plea in this matter could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current employer, or you may need to place this conviction on a future job application?
Yes,
You also understand that a guilty plea could have impact on travel or immigration status that you might seek in the future. So you may not be able to travel to certain regions or countries if you get a conviction of this kind.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay. As to the amended count of larceny, 200 to 1,000, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Factual basis.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Semrau on, let's see, yep, December 18th of 2023. Were you present in the city of Lansing?
Yes,
Okay, and on that day, were you with a Donald Malkin?
yes,
Okay, and there was a debit card of his that was with him,
yes,
and you took that debit card
yes,
and you used it to make purchases?
yes,
And those purchases were in the range of 200 to 1,000?
yeah,
Okay, and you didn't have permission to make those purchases, did you?
no,
And you didn't have permission to use that card?
no.
Any additional questions of the prosecution?
No, Your Honor.
Is there restitution on this?
There's not.
Or satisfied with the factual basis, I'll accept your plea. Find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. This matter is scheduled for sentencing June 20th at 9 o'clock in the morning. When you leave here, you'll go down one floor to the 5th floor. You'll check in with probation today so they can get you set up for your pre-sentence interview, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions for the court?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
If you can have a seat there, we'll get you down to probation in just a moment,
Thank
okay?
you, Your Honor.
Can I get the sentencing date and time one more time, Judge?
June 20th, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Nobody's there. Nobody's down there.
Well, Mr. Freeman seems to still be on the record, Judge Simmons, Judge Buchanan, it seems like they're on the record for a plea month.
Okay, but no one's there for Mr. White. I mean, Miss White, no one's there.
Yeah, Mr. Goodrich is here for White, we haven't had White check in.
Okay, have you had contact with Crystal White?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. More time. Mr. Day?
Yes.
On the record in the matter for the people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Day, file number 24-00368. I believe there was supposed to be another file. I put it over there. I also have people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Day, file number 24-01035, counsel appearance.
Prosecutor Kate Petrowski on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of defendant Joshua Day, who is present and standing to my right.
Mr. Day, how are you?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Your Honor, if Mr. Day has mental health issues, would you rather sit down? Okay, is that okay, Your Honor?
That's
Thank you.
okay. And file number 24-01035 need to be arraigned. Okay, I have a felony complaint here that alleges that on or about February 1st, 2024, at the area of East Kavanaugh and Aurelius, City of Lansing, Ingham County, State of Michigan, that you did allegedly contrary to law commit the act in count 1 of controlled substance possession of cocaine, heroin, or other narcotic less than 25 grams. The allegations, Mr. Day, are that you did knowingly or intentionally possess less than 25 grams of a mixture containing the controlled substance cocaine, contrary to Michigan Compiled Law 333.740328.5. That's a felony. Maximum penalty is 4 years in prison and or $25,000 in fines. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to be represented by counsel. Ms. Donnelly, your attorney on the other matter, is present with you today to represent you for the purposes of this arraignment. You have the right to have an attorney represent you at each court appearance and at each stage of this criminal prosecution. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you can make a request to have the public defender's office appointed at the expense of the public. I'm assuming he is requesting court appointed counsel.
Yes.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, and anything you put in writing can be used against you. You have the right to plead guilty, plead not guilty, or stand mute. If you stand mute, the matter will continue all the way to a jury trial. You have the right to a preliminary examination in this matter, and you have the right to have it within 21 days of today's date, because today's the date that you're being arraigned. At the time of your examination, you have the right to require the prosecutor put forth evidence to establish sufficient probable cause that a crime was committed and probable cause sufficient to charge you with the crime of possession of a controlled substance. That 21 days for your arraignment timeline, that is set by statute, but you can waive that timeline, or the court can find good cause to go beyond that 21 days if necessary. If this matter continues beyond a preliminary examination, you have the right to trial, and you have the right to a jury trial. At the time of your trial, you have the right to the presumption of innocence. You are innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness the prosecution calls to testify against you at a jury trial. You can call witnesses to testify on your behalf or present evidence at your trial that you think show a defense to the charge being brought against you. You can waive your right to silence and testify at your trial, or you can invoke your right to silence and not have that silence be used against you. But you ultimately have the right to require the prosecutor prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
The court will enter a plea of not guilty for you at this time. You're currently scheduled for probable cause conference before me on April 26th at 8:30 in the morning. You have a preliminary examination before me on May 3rd at 8:30 in person at the court. We have an address for you in Hartford. Is that still accurate?
No. it's not.
Okay. Do you have an updated
I
address?
do
You
not.
say you do not? What about a phone number?
I do not.
Counsel, you can address bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. In regards to bond, he currently has a 15,000, 10% on the felony already before you. We'd be requesting something similar, 10%. He has bonds in East Lansing that are not 10%. They're full cash surety. He needs 8,000 to get out in East Lansing, and then another 600 for 55th. And there are holds for him in Jackson and Eaton. So at this time, we'd just be asking for another 10% bond.
Bond is set at 5,000, 10%. While out on bond, you're not to use, purchase, or possess any drugs or alcohol unless you have a valid prescription. You're not to travel outside the state without prior approval of the court. I am going to order random testing to the extent that you're not already doing it on the other file. I'll order it 2 times a month. I'm gonna order PDT testing weekly. Not to possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. And not to travel outside the state without prior approval of the court. Do you have any questions at this time?
I do not.
File number 24-00368 is scheduled for a probable cause conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we would just ask that, well, I think it was set for a preliminary exam today. We
Okay.
asked that this be continued or adjourned. It was already adjourned for good cause last time. We adjourned it again to coincide with the May 3rd date on the file.
People have no objection to the adjournment. Excuse me.
We'll adjourn this matter to May 3rd at 8:30. Any additional matters for today's record?
No, Your Honor.
None for defense.
Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Day. You're welcome. Carter,
Yes, I'm done.
you're here with Gerard Steele.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Mr. Steele?
Okay, so it's not as traumatic as
John.
Oh, it's traumatic.
It's traumatic. I mean,
And I told.
I haven't checked.
You're supposed to be coming from home?
Just. I meant to deal with
That's what I
immediate
like.
emergency.
that's what he was like.
Yeah.
You're coming from Mayberry?
Yeah.
Or-
I'm covering for John on that, John Newman.
Oh, yeah. I heard
On
about
the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Gerard Steele, file number 24-00401, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
May it please the court, David B. Carter, on behalf of Jared Steele, who is standing at council table.
Okay, how are you, Mr. Steele? Good morning. Today's the date that's scheduled for a preliminary examination. Are we ready to proceed on this, or how are we proceeding?
It's my understanding that Mr. Steele will be unconditionally waiving his right to preliminary examination, and the people also unconditionally waive our right and ask the case be found up for discharge.
Is that correct, Mr. Carter?
It is, Your Honor. I've had the opportunity to discuss with Mr. Steele what a preliminary exam is, that it's basically a probable cause hearing. I've also indicated to him what the court could end up doing. It's his desire to unconditionally waive his right to a preliminary exam and proceed to circuit court where this case will be resolved.
Oh, that's accurate, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you understand that it is your right to require the prosecution put forth the evidence to support probable cause that a crime was committed and probable cause to charge you with the crime. You understand that? I'm threatening you to get you to waive your exam. Promises being made to you in exchange for a waiver.
This is just what we just did, but in bigger.
May I approve?
Yes, please. Was there an offer that you wanted to place on the record at this time?
There is no offer contingent upon his waiver. The offer prior was for Mr. Steele to plead guilty to felon possession and possession of controlled substance less than 25 grams, and we would dismiss the remaining charges and the habitual offenders.
Okay, find your waiver to be freely and voluntarily given. Matter is going to be bound over for a date of April 24th, but that's not a date that you need to appear in court, okay? That's the date that the circuit court will get the file from the district court. Your next court date, sir, is going to be a pre-trial, and your attorney will be made aware of that date, okay? Do you have any questions? A bond was set at 25,000, personal recognizance, and no contact order and protection for a Darius Coleman, not to be within 2,000 feet. That will continue. Any additional matters for the record?
For the people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense.
You're all set, sir.
Thank you.
Goodrich. You are here for Barksdale.
Yes.
On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Otha Barksdale, or should we, I think it should be Ortha, that's how it's spelled on Zoom. Not on my docket. File number 24-00972, counsel appearance.
This is the prosecutor, Paige Petrosky, on behalf of the people.
And Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office, here to represent Mr. Barksdale, who's appearing over Zoom today.
Mr. Barksdale, what's your first name?
Otha,
How do you spell it?
Otha.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Today's the date of the probable cause conference. This matter is scheduled for a preliminary examination on one count of weapons carrying concealed, count 2, weapons firearm possession by prohibited persons, count 3, weapons felony firearm. Scheduled for an exam on April 19th at 2:30 in person at the court. Are we continuing to examine?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Mr. Barksdale, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you next week in person, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you know if Mayberry was present? No.
Your Honor, I don't see Mr. Mayberry. I'm trying to text with Mr. Lee to see if he had been told about this hearing. Because I don't see in the notes that he had contact since then, or since we received the report.
Okay, I'll let you provide me an update on that. I believe. Mr. Goodrich, you have Meredith in custody.
Yes.
Are we running Meredith?
No, Your Honor, 2 of my 3 officers were called in to address a ongoing fugitive shooting incident. So the people would be unable to proceed today.
Okay, we haven't brought up. Giannis Martinez, present. Felipe Giannis Martinez is not present. I don't see that he has an attorney either. That's your benchmark.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, so it's a house that he is living in, and so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of other possibilities happening, but yeah, that's kind of what.
Are you waiting for a court date, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Miguel Kelly.
You have, oh, okay, you have a motion to sue.
And you're doing a great job.
Keep up.
Man, thank you. Sometimes that's the hardest battle.
Awesome. That's when you're bothered. Okay, yeah.
That was a related item for the property. I'm trying to see if you got served a motion for summary, because that's what this is set for. What's your address?
4811 Stillwell Ave.
He says they served a by first class mail copy of the motion of that address on March 5th.
I didn't see anything, Your Honor.
You didn't receive anything from the attorney? Okay. On the record in the matter of LVNV Funding LLC versus Miguel Kelly in file number 23-02716. Counsel, can I have your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Francesca Serbi appearing on behalf of plaintiff, bar numbers P87205.
Thank you. And I have Mr. Miguel Kelly present in the courtroom. He indicates to the court that he did not receive a service of a motion for summary disposition. I do understand that there was a notice of service filed stating that he was served back on March 5th, but he said he didn't receive it. He does have a copy of his notice to appear today, which was sent to that same address. So I don't know what happened and why he didn't receive that, but at this point, I'm going to put him or have him placed on a Zoom in a Zoom meeting room to meet with you. You can provide him a copy or get new service executed on the summary disposition motion. I'll set this for a new date if necessary, but if you all come to a resolution while you're in the meeting room, you can let me know when you come back, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Let's see. You need assistance getting on Zoom, sir?
I just need the ID, right?
Okay. So help me in just a moment. It will get you in a private meeting room, okay? And then Mr. Goodrich, you have Meredith.
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Alvin Meredith, file number 24-00411, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of the people.
And Attorney Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Mr. Meredith, who's standing to my right today.
Okay, how are you, Mr. Meredith?
I'm good.
I'm well, thank you. Today was the date set for a preliminary examination. I have an assault with a dangerous weapon, a weapons carrying concealed, a weapons firearms possession by prohibited person, a felony firearm, another felony firearm, and a habitual third offense notice. And my understanding is that we're not able to proceed at this time, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. When my officers were on the way to court this morning, they were called in to address an emergency shooting situation, so they're unable to be present today.
Your Honor, it would be the position of the defense that those two officers would not have been sufficient to get the case found over anyway. The alleged victim in this case, Andre Herder, has not appeared. There was also, I believe, an officer who recovered a shotgun who was not subpoenaed for today. So I would ask the court to dismiss this matter as those two officers would not have been sufficient.
Okay, so count one is the assault with the dangerous weapon. Andre Harder, it looks like, is the alleged victim. Is he subpoenaed to be here today?
He was subpoenaed.
Did he appear?
He did not.
Okay. The carrying concealed, however, that is the one that you need your officers on.
I need my officers for that, and then as well as the felon in possession, and then for the felony firearm charges that are attached to those charges.
And Mr. Goodrich is indicating that there was someone that wasn't subpoenaed.
Yes, I'm not sure why, but one of our officers that they conducted the search of the residence after the events, the initial events, was not properly subpoenaed. I'm unsure why. I was going to reach out, make sure that he was subpoenaed for whatever the injury date would be.
Which officer was not subpoenaed?
Officer Benjamin Brandenburg. I don't believe he's listed as a witness on the complaint because the search took place after the initial charges were filed. So I think that probably is where the confusion came from, but I'm make sure that that's not a problem going forward.
Okay, I recognize there is a motion to dismiss. However, I'm confident that the people would probably reissue this case before he could get back to Clinton County. And so with that being said, it's not in the interest of judicial economy to dismiss the case. I'll grant the motion to adjourn. We've already addressed the timeline because I think his original exam date was scheduled for March 8th and he was in Clinton County. So that being said, we'll reset this matter. June 27th at 9:30. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing from people here.
Your Honor, I would just state that he will continue to be in Clinton County at that time.
Okay, I'll note that in the record so we can get a new writ. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we're all set. Let me see. I need to let's see, Sergey, room 1, and Mr. Kelly. And then Christina Duff is present on. James, I guess you're you don't need to wait for Mr. Freeman to come. We'll send the file down for that one and I'll benchmark the other person.
All righty.
I think I have the file here. Let me give it to you. Jawan Higgins is waiting and then Crystal White. Okay.
I sent an email to Judge Buchanan staff asking if they could send this down and finish it over there.
Yes,
Okay.
it's just a word competency.
Yeah.
That we're stipulating to.
I should know if he was here or where.
He's not here,
Okay.
but I got in touch with Mr. Lee.
So we're going to jail. Eddington?
Yes,
Mr. Eddington?
yes,
Okay, how are you today?
good,
My understanding is that you're going to continue to your exam, so we'll see you next week.
okay,
We're all set for today.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Scheduled for 10:30, that's why the attorney's not, it's the same attorney maybe? Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Gaston Mayberry, file number 23-03717, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the Attorney of Record John Lee for the defendant Gaston Mayberry, who is not here, and we would waive his appearance for this hearing.
Okay, today is the date that was scheduled for a hearing on a forensic review for competency. I do have a report dated April 3rd from the Department of Health and Human Service Center for Forensic Psychiatry. It indicated here that he was determined to be competent. Any objection to the body or the conclusion of the report?
No objection to either, Your Honor.
None for defense.
The court's going to adopt the report incorporated as part of the record for the file, and this matter will be scheduled for our next court date Trial,
April 30th at 1:30.
April 30th at 1:30. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set.
You know.
Right,
released on
yeah.
Probation. They seem to be, Libby's gonna want to continue on probation. Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna scoot back to the office.
I see.
And you know, like the best, but
Yeah.
you wanna give your.
Enjoy.
Thanks, yeah. Have a good weekend, you guys.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Your Honor, I got put out of the room.
Y'all put him back. He's supposed to be talking to Survey, the attorney.
Yes, Judge.
She has to. She has to look. She has to return back to the. Oh, you have to return to the breakout room.
Judge, we're still waiting on Higgins, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The attorneys are doing an exam down at Judge Buchanan's.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Kelly and I had a chance to speak in the breakout room, and I believe he's comfortable going forward with the motion today.
He can return back into the courtroom. We're not going forward with the motion unless he has a copy of it that he's received.
Yes,
You
I
said
had
return to
emailed.
The courtroom,
go ahead.
Your Honor?
Okay, he needs to come back in the courtroom. Thank you.
Okay. I'll exit and be on my way.
I also emailed him a copy of the motion for summary, and I'm going to have somebody from my office draft a proof of service of that as well after.
Okay, back on the record in the matter of the LVMV funding versus Miguel Kelly. Mr. Kelly, you received a copy of the motion for summary disposition today.
Yes, ma'am. She emailed it to me.
Okay, and so you read it?
Mhm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you respond
Yes.
in writing? Because the court has to get a copy of your response.
Yeah, no, I didn't have nothing to write. I
Okay,
didn't know that.
and that means you have to have, once you're served, and you're not served until today because you got a copy of it. And so today via email, you need to file a response to the court. I don't even think that you had sufficient time after reading it today to digest even what was in there. Or even if you know what you wanted to do.
Like I said, I apologize. This is my first time doing civil court things. So that copy they give me is what they're saying is what's going on.
They filed a motion for summary disposition. Essentially, they want the court to grant what they're asking for against you, and that was what they served or emailed you today.
Oh, I thought that was just like providing, saying, hey, this is what we're saying. And then I thought I argued, or do I dispute that then, or?
It's up to you if you're disputing the claims that are being made against you. I can't tell you if you're gonna dispute
Oh,
it or
yeah, well
not.
then, yes. Your Honor, I want to
They're suing
dispute
you.
that.
Okay. And so if you received a motion for summary disposition, you need to read through that and you need to make a response to the court.
So I do want to dispute that.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to discuss a resolution at all with Ms. Serby?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you didn't discuss that at all, Ms. Serby?
Not today. We did discuss it the last pretrial, so I think we kind of know where each other stands with that at this point.
I'm gonna have this matter reset for motion for summary disposition hearing. You need to make a response to that. You have to serve a copy of the response to the plaintiff's attorney and a copy on the court, okay?
Okay, so I write out.
Write out your response to it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's essentially like a default, like you didn't show up and respond.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll address it at your next court date.
Then can I dispute that or write that
You write all
through
that.
email, and then I have to bring a copy up here?
You're right. Can you send them a copy of your dispute via email is what you're saying?
Yes.
You absolutely can. Is there an email he can send you a copy? Or he can send you
the same email that we sent him today to send the MSC, which is attorneys, ATTORNEYS @RVOlaw.com.
Yeah, that's the one that I received.
Okay, so you serve a copy of that to them via email, and then you'll file a copy with the court, okay?
Okay, now do I send it to the same where I sent my original email to the courts?
Which email was that?
Was Fort Hay District?
Correct.
Okay.
You gotta send it to 54A, the civil department, though.
Yes, the civil department.
Okay, so make sure you do that. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks to respond.
Okay.
And we'll get you your next court date. What date is that for?
It was for May 1st.
May
At
1st.
8:30.
Okay, May 1st at 8:30. Okay, do you have any questions today?
I think that's it, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome. Are you also handling the matter for LVNV against Christina Duff?
Yes, I am.
Okay. This is for a pretrial, so I'll put you both in a private meeting room.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Let me see. Let's see. We're still waiting for Mr. Freeman. There are other matters, sir. Let's see. I won't open. Oh, you're already in room 1, so if you return to room 1, Ms. Serby, I will put Ms. Duff in room 1.
Thank you.
You're welcome. On the record in the matter of LVNV funding versus Christina Duff, file number 24-01114. Counsel, can I have your appearance?
Morning, Your Honor. My name is Francesca Serbi, appearing on behalf of plaintiff. Bar number is P87205.
Okay. Let's see. There was a date that was set for a pre-trial on a general civil matter. Did you all complete a joint pre-trial statement or come to a resolution?
I did not get the joint pretrial statement. We did not come to a resolution, but we would like to ask for a discovery period.
Yeah, I'll put you back in the private meeting room so you can complete a joint pretrial statement, which gives you an opportunity to request a discovery period on there. Do you have the court's standard form?
Not a blank copy of it.
Okay, what email do you want us to email you on to?
Oh, I'm sorry, I do have a blank copy of it in front of me here now.
Okay, I'll put you back
All
in
set.
there and you all can complete that form.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Mr. Higgins,
Yes,
did you speak to your attorney at all?
nah.
Okay.
He
We're
said he
still
doesn't,
trying to track. He said
yeah,
what?
I had messaged him earlier. He said he doesn't do phone calls, only emails.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
stop calling me.
Okay, Ms. Serby, did you and Ms. Duff complete the joint pretrial statement?
Yes, we did, Your Honor.
Okay, if you want to file that on my file, then we'll kick out your scheduling order based on that, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. Ms. Duff, do you have any questions for the court?
No, I do not.
Okay, you're all set for today. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
You're welcome.